Good morning, my good people. Let's rise and pray, rise and pray. Okay, this morning God gave me Matthew 6:26, which reads, Look at the birds. They don't plant or harvest or store food in barns, for your heavenly Father feeds them. And aren't you far more valuable to Him than they are? 27. Can all your worries add a single moment to your life? No, it cannot. All your worrying and stressing about this, that, and the other, it cannot add any moments to your life. Um, Verse 26 pertains to us worrying and stressing about life. Life is life, and we worrying and we stressing, and all the political stuff got us worried and stressed. And then he gave me Matthew 26 verse 6, and it said, Meanwhile Jesus was in Bethany at the home of Simon, a man who had previously had leprosy. 7. While he was eating, a woman came in with a beautiful alabaster jar of expensive perfume and poured it over his head. The world has us thinking that we need to be out here stressing and worrying. Um the thing about the lady with the box alabaster jar is that she walked in knowing that to put her expensive perfume on Jesus, it wasn't even about the money. It wasn't even about the fact that her perfume had value to it. But she found that being in his presence and putting this perfume oil over his body was way more. It was way more beautiful. It was way more costly. Like, you couldn't put a price on what she experienced. The experience that she had was priceless. To be able to anoint his body with her oil. That's how she made her money, so she could continue on her day-to-day life. But when do we stop? Like, she stopped. She stopped working. And she went in and she took this expensive oil and she put it all over his body. Like, when do we stop chasing the money? When do we stop chasing the fame? When do we just chase God? Just chase him. To feel his presence. Like, to just not care about a job or money or life that's life, and to just block out this world and just say, you know what, Lord, I trust you. I want to sit at your feet and I just want to trust you. I don't want to worry about what's going on in this world. If you could, for a little while, if you could, for a little while, just let me walk around in it, but just not be of it. Because I trust you. I want to walk around knowing that I can totally trust you with everything in me. Not concern myself about a job or a bill or politics or the world or, the news. but just trust you. Let me just sit at your feet and just talk to you and just trust you. But everything in me, let me just trust you. Just sit in your presence. Just sit. Wherever you are, just sit on the side of your bed, sit in a chair, sit on the floor, whatever you want to do, however you choose to do it. Sit on the porch, however you choose to do it. Just take the time out your life and just go tell God, you know what? I know life is lifing. I know this world is whirling. But I just want to sit at your feet for a moment. If only it's just for a moment. Before my mind gets busy again. Just let me sit at your feet for a moment and just trust you. Just trust you. While you take your hand and put your holy oil on it and just anoint my head. Because I just want to sit at your feet and trust you. No matter what's going on in this world. I just want to trust you. And do that. Will you sit and you talk to God? Tell him life is lifing, the world is whirling. I just want to come out and just trust you. Just sit and let God be God in your life. Because regardless of life lifing, the world whirling, God is still God. He's still God. He ain't never stopped being God. No matter what it's looking like, he ain't never stopped being God. I love y'all, and I pray that you have the most amazing, blessed day. And it is the beginning of the week. Day 1 of the beginning of the week. A fresh new week, a fresh new day, with a fresh new week ahead. Start trusting God. Be blessed.